welcome to HDToyTheater. Today we're looking at the Bandai SH MonsterArts Godzilla, the 2000 Millennium edition. Stands about 6 inches tall, very nicely sculpted and painted. Quite a bit of articulation, so let's dive right in and see what this figure is all about. He comes with no accessories, he's just as he is. Design-wise and sculpting, phenomenal. And we'll just take a very close look at him. The sculpt work is just amazing. The texture of the skin. The head sculpt is very vicious looking. Look at the teeth going on there. Zoom in. That's just awesome. Just the lighting just a little bit. Even the top part of the mouth is sculpted, so a lot of detail, and nothing really is missed with this figure. Everything is sculpted out. The texture of the skin, once again, looks amazing. The nice nails going on with the feet, and the hands are very nicely sculpted and painted. So there's not just flat colors going on, there's some shading integrated in. He's 6 inches tall, about 15 inches in length from head to tail, and he has a very long tail here. You can see the really nice looking scales on the back. Have some purple painted in. Very, very long tail too. Take a closer look at the bigger ones. Really very nicely done. They're pointy to a degree, so you want to be careful. One of the best looking Godzilla designs, in my opinion. My favorite. For articulation, we'll start with the head. His tongue is on a little hinge, and it's kind of hard to see, but you can move it up and down. What's up? Let's see if we can get it down. It doesn't really stay down. The jaw is on a ball joint. You can close it fairly, not all the way. And then everything else on the neck is ball jointed, so all the way down to this section here, right above his main chest. So good range. Come it that way, come it that way, come it up pretty decently, down very decently. You'll have problems with the articulation because of the scales, the way they are. They won't let you go back all the way in terms of looking all the way up. You have a ball socket joint here going on here with the arms, so you can bend it pretty nicely. Little swivel, double jointed elbows. You can bend, rotate on the ends of those ball joints, and then ball hinge wrist. It's cool. So you can bend, rotate both ends of that ball. As for the upper body here, it's ball jointed right under the chest, right above this section of the belly, so there's two rotational points there on the main body. Pretty cool. You can rock it, rotate to a degree. Like I said, you'll have the scales to hinder some of the free motion. Legs have nice wider range for a Godzilla figure. A little thigh swivel going on as well. Double jointed knees. I need a bend and a little rotation on both ends. Just touch. And then I like how the ankles work. A lot of bend there. Rocking, rotation on all these segments, really very nicely done. The tail is segmented and have each ball jointed articulation. You can really move it around pretty decently. You'll have some problems with the scale getting away sometimes, but you can straighten it out. You can curl it any way you want, all the way to the tips. That's really very cool. Final thoughts on this figure, definitely one I recommend. My only gripe is there's no accessories. He has no fire breath effect part or no little tanks he can stomp over. Just nothing. You just get the figure. But despite all that, the figure is just amazingly sculpted, nicely painted. The articulation system is the best in terms of an action figure for Godzilla. His range of motion is pretty impressive. So if you're a fan of Godzilla, I think you'll still be happy to own this guy. Price about 85 bucks. It's pretty steep, but for what you're getting, the sculpt work, the paint app work, the articulation system, it's pretty darn impressive. So at 6 inches tall about, you can get yours, like I said, for about 85 bucks on Amazon, BigBadToyStore.com, to name a couple places, and add him to your collection. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out HDToyTheater.com, and we'll see you next time.